feelings, emotions, they're a really big part of what happens to you when you're getting divorced. Of course, they're a big part of what happens to you during life in general, but during divorce, it's really hard to try to separate yourself out from the feelings that overwhelm you. And so many people tell you that you should. I'm Catherine Miller, and I've been a divorce attorney in New York City and New York State for over 30 years. And that's what my clients tell me they're always trying to do. You know, their friends and their therapists say, this is a business deal. Just try to separate out your feelings and set them aside or don't think about them. I don't think that's possible. And I think it's really, in fact, counterproductive. If you're trying to shove your feelings aside all the time, then they just show up like elephant under the rug, and they're always in your way. I think instead you should really think about leaning into them. And I don't mean letting yourself be overtaken by feelings of rage and needing revenge and all of that stuff. I think that you should really work on working through the emotions and trying to experience them and work with a professional if need be. And I'm telling you, need be. Almost everybody needs professional help to deal with their feelings when they're going through a divorce. And I really strongly recommend that you do that. I want to talk about one feeling in particular, and that's shame. Shame is a word, it's even hard to say, right? It's just so overwhelming when it happens to you and you feel ashamed or you're worried about shame. And shame can happen in terms of your reputation. If you don't want your neighbors to know that what happened, someone had an affair, whether or not it was you or your spouse, or it might be that you have to move or downgrade your lifestyle. And all of those things can really play into a divorce and help. Mostly people want to avoid that feeling. And that can be a real problem when you're in the negotiation. So here's what I'd like you to do. I'd like you to give us a call and ask for a referral for a divorce coach. Let us give you some guidance as to where to go before you ever go down the divorce path so that you can deal with your feelings in an effective way. So when you get into the divorce negotiation, you're prepared and you're not trying to fight an impossible battle. Thanks for listening.